Costa Rica!
You guys surf? Jesus has an ear infection, so he's gonna be like me, stay on the beach and hang out. You ready for the plan? All right guys, so here's the plan in the nutshell. They're gonna go surfing for like 15-20 minutes regular. That way they have contrast. They remember what it's like to surf their board regular. And then they're gonna come in after about 2 waves, and then we're gonna do a full wax job on the bottom of their board. Just like you would wax the top of your board, we're gonna do the cross hatching, everything, full wax job. And then they're gonna take it out and see if they can feel a difference. What happens when you fully wax the board. And then finally, they're gonna come in after maybe 20 minutes, and then the third thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try and actually surf the boards upside down. So we'll pop their fins out, let them paddle back out regular, and then flip the board upside down, get on it, no fins. All right guys, so first surf session. All right, session number 2. We're gonna do a full wax job on the bottom. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Wax it up.
Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Everybody's looking at us like we're the weirdest people in the world.
So he was asking why we're putting the wax on backwards, telling him that it's an experiment. Where are you from?
I'm from Austria. I'm a snowboarder, and that I wondered because there we wax the snowboards on the downside to get more faster. Maybe they can go more faster also.
No, it doesn't quite work with the surfboard. It's an experiment.
Okay, so have a nice day.
All right, you too. Jesus says, what are you guys doing?
If this was a brand new surfboard, or if I was redoing my wax, this would be a really good wax job. Like, it's coming along awesome. But mine, you can see it better because my board's pink and the wax is white. So, what is that maneuver called where you grind with your board upside down?
I think it's called a dark slide.
We're gonna do, maybe they think we're gonna do a surfing dark slide.
Well, the first thing that I noticed, I was paddling out and my arms started to get tired like before they normally do, and it just felt like so draggy. It felt like there was like something on the bottom of my board like dragging this wax, but it was really annoying. And the waves, I didn't really notice it that much, but it was pretty much only paddling out.
Yeah, like Keely said, paddling out a lot. Once I was on the wave, like if I didn't know that I had wax on the bottom of my board, I probably would have thought it was just like I just had to like warm up or something. Like the time that you mostly feel it is when you're paddling out, and for some reason it feels like there's like a reef underneath you and your board keeps hitting it. So as you're paddling out or just paddling, you hear like and I was like, at first I thought there was like something under my board, but I like checked, there was nothing. It kept happening over and over, so I was like, it must be the wax. But yeah, it's not as noticeable as I would have expected. And this actually could maybe come in handy if you're surfing a barreling wave where you need to kind of slow down because you're going too fast. It could be the new thing.
All right guys, so you ready for the next challenge or part? We're gonna pop your fins out, and then you're gonna take the wax off the top, paddle out normal, and then try to catch waves upside down board. Now I'm thinking that the traction pad will kind of act like a fin. It'll kind of create a little bit of drag, so maybe it'll keep them from slipping out.
Gotta carry out the wax, don't want to litter. That was really weird. Like, you nosedive on every wave unless you were literally like riding the wave like this. Like, I caught a wave and I was like trying to put as much weight on the tail, but it's like everything that your board is designed to not do, it's like the board is complete opposite of that. So instead of having some rocker so you can make drops, it's the opposite of rocker, so you nosedive. I nosedived a couple of times, and on my last wave I was able to like keep the nose up, and I stood up and I was like, yeah, and everyone was looking at me like what's he celebrating about? So the traction pad kind of works a little bit like, almost like a fin, like a little bit, but then it creates so much drag that you end up going a lot slower. Cut, take two, Pura Vida and Aloha. See you in the next video.